Irony. Irony is a literary device in which words are used in such a way that their intended meaning is different from the actual meaning of the words. It means to say something opposite or quite different to what we mean. Check out these common examples that will help you to understand more about irony. Oh, great! Now you have broken my cell phone? Obviously, we know it is not great to be broken one's cell phone. The butter is as soft as a slab of marble. And we know that marbles cannot be soft. There are so many things, events, situations happens in our life surroundings, even in politics we can find irony. Check out these pictures and you will find irony here. Here is a shop which is closed, but above is written always open. There is written perfection, while we find imperfection here. Here is very common example of irony. Nothing is written in stone. And we can see the whole sentence which is written in the stone. The word irony is extracted from the Greek character iron. In the theatre of ancient Greece, the Iron was one of three stock characters of comedy, who was an underdog and used his wit to overcome a stronger character. Eventually, this word came to Latin and later on became as a figure of speech in English in the 16th century. Irony can be categorized into different types, including verbal irony, situational irony, and dramatic irony. Verbal irony. In this form of irony, a speaker or writer states a statement which is contrary to what he intends to speak or write. However, the writer or speaker does not exactly mean what he or she says or writes. This can be demonstrated through competing information, tone of voice, etc. She is a walking dictionary. You can also find a sense of humor in irony. Let's have a view on the examples of verbal irony. The doctor is as kind-hearted as a wolf. The fear of long words is called hippopotamonstressquipedaliophobia. His friend's hand was as soft as a rock. Verbal irony in literature. Here, the use of verbal irony particularly expresses Austen's use of wit. As Darcy is saying, she is tolerable but not handsome enough to tempt me. And later on, Darcy falls in love with the same girl. Situational irony. It happens when the outcome is very different from what was expected. For instance, in this picture, a woman is holding a bag where is written, "I don't use plastic bags." But we can also see a plastic bag in her hand. And that's how we find here situational irony. Here are some more examples of situational irony. The police station gets robbed. A pilot has a fear of heights. This situation is ironic because Airplane pilots spend most of their time at work high in the air. Here's a very famous example of situational irony. Throughout the series, Harry Potter is expected to kill Voldemort, but near the end it reveals that Harry has to allow himself to be killed in order to defeat Voldemort, which is exactly the opposite of the audience expectations. And this is a big reversal in what was expected throughout the novels. Dramatic irony. Dramatic irony occurs when the audience knows something that is going on in a situation, but the characters are unaware of what is going on. These examples will help you to understand more about dramatic irony. In a scary movie, the character goes into a house. They think it is empty, but the audience knows the killer is in the house. This increases the suspense. In the other example, a woman thinks her boyfriend is acting strangely because he is about to propose, but the audience knows that he is planning to run away with another woman, intensifying emotions. Here is another very famous example of dramatic irony of the play Oedipus Rex. If someone knows the killer is a stranger from some other state, let him not stay mute. I pray too that if he should become an honored guest in my own home, and with my knowledge, I may suffer all those things I have just called down upon the killers. Oedipus Rex presents one of the best examples of dramatic irony of all time. In the play, Oedipus seeks to expose the murderer of King Leus to solve a riddle. Nonetheless, he himself is the murderer. Here he declares that the murderer who has killed Leus may also kill him, not realizing the fact that he himself is the murderer. I hope this video has helped you understand more about irony. Thanks for watching.